What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Stella, aka STLA, aka Fairy Boxshop Baby. I hope that each and every one of you are having a very blessed and a beautiful day, and that you are saying kind things to yourselves and to others. And of course, remembering to drink that water. You know you gotta stay hydrated, my babies. What is up, my beautiful Scorpios? How are you guys doing today? How have you guys been? I hope that it's been a blessing, and I hope that it's been amazing to be who you are and to live the life that you have. Hi, baby. You okay? Hold on. My dog just came in. I have to go let him outside. I will be right back, Scorpio. Okay, I am back. Okay, so Scorpio. I had a message come out for you earlier when I was meditating on your energy. And it was, too much of a good thing is no longer a good thing, okay? And we got 333, 444, 4784, 9782, and 777. Okay, so that's a lot of numbers that just came out, okay? So, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what we got. Let's go ahead and call upon our Ascended Masters, Ancestors, working in the fifth dimension of unconditional love and unconditional love only for the highest good of all humanity and life here on earth. Archangel Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Metatron, we ask that you divinely lead and guide these messages, and may they be from the highest good of the universe, the highest consciousness, the highest collective, the divine Holy Spirit. Hello. Blessings, protection. Okay. Too much of a good thing is no longer a good thing. Can we get some clarifiers on that? Let's go ahead and dive into that. 5 of Swords. Okay, headaches. Some of you guys could be having headaches. Some of you guys are smoking too much. Some of you guys are... how do I say this in an appropriate way? Playing with your adult toys too much, spending too much private time alone. You pick it up when I'm putting down, Scorpio. I know you're picking up when I'm putting down, you little freaks, okay? I know you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? So too much of a good thing is no longer a good thing. It's wise to use your discernment when it comes to that message and apply it how it resonates. If it's not your story, don't make it fit. Take what you need and leave the rest, okay? This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does not resonate, I have so many other messages on my channel that you guys can go look through. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. I think I'm almost at 300 videos right now. Which, by the way, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who liked, shared, subscribed. Excuse me. Everybody who donated, everybody who bought something from the shop, and everybody who is here visiting today. Don't forget to like this video. It does help me out in the algorithm. Okay, and if it does resonate and you guys would like to share it with another Scorpio that you know, go ahead and share it. And then go ahead and click that subscribe button while you're down there, okay, baby? It means a lot to me, okay? So let's go ahead and keep shuffling until something comes out. Spirit, we need some cards down here, man. We only got the 5 of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords, okay? Lying to yourself, deceiving yourself, using serotonin release, dopamine release, addiction. I'm hearing an addiction to avoidant behavior. Instead of dealing with problems, avoidant personality. I'm getting avoidant personality. Somebody who doesn't. Okay, so I feel like you're avoiding some kind of conflict by suppressing your true emotions here, because you know how intense you are. You know how things can escalate very quickly. So instead of dealing with the conflict here, you're avoiding it, which is causing a lot of instability, insecurity, and it's causing some blockages within your life and in these relationships that you're not bringing up your emotions towards, okay? So you could be getting a lot of psychic downloads and you don't know how to talk to this person about this, or these people, when you don't know how to interpret it. So instead of actually interpreting it and resolving the issue, you're suppressing it with doing things that make you feel good, okay? Toxic positivity is a thing. We all experience dark, negative emotions such as anger, frustration, depression, sadness, lack mindset, insecurity. These are things that we always face. And Scorpio, you rule the house of death, okay? So you're constantly going through mindset changes. You're constantly going through rebirth processes, okay? Scorpio is a very intense sign, okay? So with this death and rebirth in reverse next to the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles, I definitely feel like there's this desire to move forward, to proceed forward, to deal with the conflict face on, to negotiate a solution between you and this other person. This could even be a aspect of yourself, such as your inner child. This could be a parent, okay? Like I said, take it how it resonates. Don't try to apply it if it's not your story, but if you find something useful, if you find that it resonates, then that is for you, okay? And this is also for all Scorpio placements. So if you found yourself on this video and your star sign, your sun sign is not a Scorpio, you guys, this fly. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about flies, all right? I know that it's summertime, but when you guys are seeing flies, pay attention to that and pay attention to what you're thinking about, what you're talking about, because flies have a very low negative vibration, okay? They tend to be attracted to things like death, stinkiness, clutter, okay? Things like that. So if somebody in your life, I've recently just dealt with this, if somebody in your life is not good for you, you're going to notice that there's going to be an accumulation of flies in your house. Or if somebody is doing spell work against you, there's going to be an accumulation of flies in your house. Even if you are a very clean person, those flies will still find a way in, okay? So Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition, pay close attention to the signs and synchronicities that you are receiving right now, because again, Scorpio, you are very psychic and you could be gaslighting yourself right now with information that you are receiving. And by not doing anything about that and just suppressing these feelings, these emotions that you're receiving, right? You're actually blocking yourself here in the long run. So you could be burying yourself in work to avoid all of this, right? You could just be doing a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love, things like that, going shopping a little bit too much, working on, you know, your appearance a little bit too much, maybe doing too much of a good thing is no longer a good thing type shit, okay? We also have the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy here, okay? So this energy of going within, withdrawing, and analyzing the information that you're receiving is very crucial and critical to the point that we are at right now, okay? We also have the wheel, which is the wheel of fortune right here, okay? So the wheel is turning, okay? The wheel will always turn. But right now, I feel like your back is towards this because of this deception, because of this headache, because of what that implies if you go forward to deal with that conflict, okay? So you either got to decide that you're going to deal with this conflict or you're going to let it rest as what it does. But just know, if it doesn't get solved and Spirit has to step in, and Spirit is going to make some decisions that you might not be happy with, such as bringing that person back into your life in the future so that you can resolve this conflict and these issues, whether that be in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years, okay? So you gotta have some sort of closure here, whether it's within yourself or within this person, by actually talking to this person or this aspect of yourself, okay? We also have the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, the Ace of Pentacles represents an offer. This could be a financial breakthrough. This could be something that you're asking about. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords here. I did just get a one that just flew out. Let me grab that. Okay. And the Six of Cups. Ooh, is this an ex relationship? The Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, looking back in the past, while the Eight of Swords, you can clearly see that this is about some mental instability. A lot of dense, intense motions, wanting to separate from self, disassociate from self, a lot of depression. You're getting like a lot of self-sabotage here, being pulled in too many ways at once by your own thoughts. And that's why you're burying them, because the thinking about the past, it just hurts too much. There's too much unfinished business here. Getting headaches, sleepless nights. Very avoidant personality. Which isn't like you, Scorpio. You're usually very confrontational. We got the High Priestess coming out right here. Okay? So the High Priestess is all about somebody who holds a lot of secrets, wisdom, arcanian knowledge. The High Priestess is well sought after because of her gifts, because of how in tune she is with her own intuition and that which is around her. The elements of earth, air, fire, water, and that of the seen and unseen worlds. She sees with her eyes open. She sees with her eyes closed. Her pineal gland is open. She is open. She is open to receiving the information even when the information hurts. She knows that what is in her highest good is for the highest good of all humanity and life here on earth. She knows that her purpose exceeds far beyond that which most people accept within their lives. All are called, few are chosen. The High Priestess is chosen because she selected this path, because she's answered the call. She sees beyond what is in front of her. She sees beyond the physical world. And again, Scorpio, you guys are very, very psychic, okay? I just saw 11:11 on the clock. You guys are very psychic. You guys are very in tune. I feel like you're doubting a lot of your intuition here. You're doubting a lot of the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving. You could be asking for so many signs and synchronicities that Spirit is like, when are you just going to listen? You know, when are you just going to open up? When are you going to feel this? When are you going to let this out? When are you going to let this go? Because like, it's just stopping you. It's holding you in your tracks. You haven't quite moved on from this. And instead of suppressing it, it's time for you to deal with it. We don't want you to have to carry this burden. We're here to help. We are here to help you. But you have to accept our help if you want it. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is all about competition, competing, seeing who can get there to the fastest. So you could have a lot of conflict around you. You could feel like there's a lot of competition around you with this ex relationship, feeling like you got put into a position of competition where you have to compete to be validated. But you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to accept that behavior. You don't need to act like that either. You don't need to do that. I'm also getting a lot of gossiping. Are you gossiping about people? Is this something that you're doing to cope in order to deal with the pain? Hopefully you're not gossiping about other people. Other people could be gossiping about you. And getting somebody who's going out, celebrating, partying, dancing with life, but in the deep inside, they just don't feel right. They feel miserable. They don't feel like there's a solid community around them. There's no connection here. There's no real mentor. It feels like you're just going with the wind. You're just going with the breeze. And how are you supposed to know any better if nobody ever taught you? It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of weight. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to act? How do I know any better? This is who I love. This is what I want. This is too much. It's a headache. So instead of dealing with this, I don't want to deal with this. I would rather just enjoy my summer. I'd rather just enjoy my free time. I'd rather just avoid it altogether, honestly, and let it die out on its own. But I know that it hurts me. I know that it hurts me so deeply. And I haven't quite moved on from this. And I go back and forth in my head. And I want to do this and I want to do that. But at the end of the day, when I close my eyes and I'm getting ready to sleep, all I see is them. All I see is this. All I hear is my thoughts echoing. It's too much. I feel insane. What is intuition? What is insecurity? What is self-sabotage? What is real? What is real? What is real? Spirit is saying, it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you to pull back your resources and go within yourself. It's time for you to figure out a new plan. It's time for you to set a new plan, because avoiding this is just gonna snowball into something worse. You can't avoid this forever. You can't put this off forever. It looks like an ending happened here that you didn't want to happen, but it had to happen that way. it feels like maybe a toxic relationship that you once, like, you really loved, you had a lot of high hopes for this person, but it just didn't work out, and you haven't quite let that go because you opened yourself up to this person. You were vulnerable with this person, and it just hurts. It just hurts so much, because if you have to go back and you have to analyze this, you have to look at where you went wrong as well, and it just, you don't want to put the mirror on yourself. And because you don't want to put the mirror on yourself on this relationship and dealing with this, it's just festering up, it's just bottling up. It's not quite going the way that you planned. It's not quite happening the way that you saw it was going to go. Spirit is saying, take a break, pull back your resources, relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time here on earth, okay? Take some time for you. Change your diet, okay? I'm getting something about nutrition, that some of you guys, you could be overeating, you could be eating too much junk food, you could be doing, you could be avoiding exercise, which is also, you know, it comes with depression, okay? So cleaning your space, changing your diet, exercising a little bit more is going to help your mental really be able to process this. I mean, it's still going to hurt when you process this, when you open up that wound regardless. But if you can create a safe space for yourself where you allow these emotions to flow freely and you actually nourish and care for your mind, body, soul, and spirit, it's going to be a lot easier, okay? Going to be a lot easier if you are present for yourself. I know that you want somebody else to be present there for you. That's your inner child is talking to you. Your inner child is calling out and saying, hey, please hold me. Please, I'm scared. I don't want to keep doing this. I just need your adult self. I just need you to please hold me and tell me everything is okay. Your inner child is crying out so bad for justice and for healing, okay? But you're deceiving yourself with this. You're deceiving yourself with your own emotions. You're lying to yourself about your true, genuine feelings and how you feel in this situation, okay? And the Four of Cups is being bored with what is being offered to you. You could be comparing these new relationships to your old relationship, and even though that relationship was toxic, you still love them very much. It could be an old relationship with your past self as well, or a parental figure. Take it, flip it, switch it, how it resonates. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords coming out. Okay, so that's progression. Four of Swords into the Five of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about coming out of a major betrayal, a big heartbreak, and needing time to just rest, needing time to just sleep. You might need to sleep for like 3 days. If you can make that happen, make that happen. But also take care of your nutrition, take care of your exercise, keep your house clean. It'll make the depression a lot easier to deal with, okay? Those are ways that you can show yourself love without spending too much money, okay? You can work out at home, okay? You can do that. Get your heart racing, get your heart pumping. You feel a lot stronger. You stand a lot taller when you work out, when you exercise. If you guys work out, you know what I mean, okay? So we have the Three of Wands, looking into the future, making a new plan towards the world, planning a escape, planning an evasion. Hold on one second. Okay, so I just got my other phone. I looked up what evasion means, and it means the act of evading something, okay? So avoidant, again, that avoidant. If you're gonna go, you need to rest. You gotta deal with this, or this is just gonna it's gonna be in your subconscious mind. It's gonna dictate the way that you act in the future if it doesn't get dealt with, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Page of Wands. Again, hiding your true emotions, okay? Hiding from the world what it is that you truly want to say, who it is that you truly are, your authentic self, in fear that your emotions are going to be too much, because in the past they have been too much. Because people have always told you that your emotions are too powerful, okay? But they're not. Just because they're too powerful for one person doesn't mean they're too powerful for the world. Doesn't mean they're too powerful for yourself that you have to avoid them, okay? So the Queen of Swords. I'm going to look up the meaning of the Queen of Swords in reverse here, okay? When the Queen of Swords is reversed, it indicates a propensity for denying your deepest feelings. Somewhere you decided that speaking up for the emotional truth is selfish and unattractive. Oh my God, Scorpio, you guys. I just want to give you guys a hug. I'm sorry that you guys are going through this. Holy shit. Somewhere you decided that speaking up for the emotional truth is selfish and unattractive. As a result, you guys were prejudiced against your own needs. It is not a flaw to have a heart, it is a flaw to ignore it. Show some compassion for yourself, and in doing so, help your loved ones love you better. Don't isolate yourself, have compassion for yourself. Serving your own feelings and needs is appropriate and necessary, okay? The Queen of Swords does not want to wait and see what others would think, say, or do. She knows what she wants and how to get it. She doesn't ask permission or even subject herself to too much influence. There are times in life when no one can take care of you as well as you can. Leave sentimentally behind and take action. Make important decisions for yourself because it's up to you. You are the final judge. You decide how you want to celebrate. You decide how you want to manifest. You decide if this is a victory that you are willing to pursue. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios, that is all I have for you today. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, my books are open until June 20th, and then I am going on vacation. So if you guys would like to book with me before June 20th. And if you guys would like to leave a donation for this reading, my Cash App information is listed down below. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, because I know I don't have a lot of Scorpios on my channel. So if my beautiful Scorpio people are out there, let me know in the comments by leaving a comment down below. I love you guys very, very much. I will see you guys again soon. Peace, love, and light. Bye.